guys, I hope you're having a good day. This is Teddy, and for this video, I am going to give you an overview of the upcoming HQ, or rather March exchange event that is currently happening in State 1, and I have no definite information when they are going to be added to the live server. But usually, March exchange event usually starts on Wednesday, so let's see if they are going to drop this next week to the live server Wednesday or earlier than that. Also, just a reminder for the new players or the new viewers that every month we have the schedule. One state versus state if you are qualified for the state versus state. One capital clash if you are not qualified for the state versus state, then you have two capital clash per month. One HQ scan event, that is a 7 days event, and then we have this March exchange event that is good for 3 days. But before we continue to the event, I'm going to show you the new building that they had added to the newest game update, that is 1.9.130, and that is the broadcasting office. For this building, all you get to do is you can see all the tips and the announcement, the common problems information here, where you can click that and it will direct you to all the beginner's guidance, everything that you need for the common problems, contact support, and then the broadcasting. For the tips and an announcement, you can see here the videos, the update or the feedback time of the developers, the strategy. Under the strategy, you can see all the guides for it's either for the beginners and for the advanced one, and for the videos are usually the videos of SOS. For the strategy, you can find my two guides here, for the guide for Alliance Showdown and then the State Warfare Pro guide. So Savagery Gaming, the other one here is also Savagery Gaming for the Alliance Showdown. I'm not really sure if I'm still going to submit some of my guides for this one that you can find on my website, but we'll see in the future, guys. So going back, the pack that they are offering now is the Dream Girl bundles. Just like every March exchange event, all you gotta do is it's always the same. But then this time, they used to be the legendary fragment that they have added, so it is a good way to hoard your legendary fragment. Sadly for this one, they started offering the Orange Custom Hero Fragments 5, since we are a Generation 5, and this is the downside for that. Because every time you click that is choose one of the following items instead of hoarding your legendary fragments for the future heroes. Here you have no choice but to choose what Generation 5 hero fragments you want to have. And for me, for this one, this will be useless for me because 3 of my heroes in State 53 are mostly general now, so I won't be needing any of this fragments if I'm going to buy this pack. Also included in that pack is a March crate, where you can use the Bouquet of Love to redeem for the treasure crates. Open the crate for a chance to get excellent rewards. This is permanent March skin, that is 15, and then the hero badge. Like I said in my previous videos about the hero badge, that they should remove this and replace it with other things, because in older states we have too much of the hero badges. Or I think add this to the recycling center when it's up again. You have the speed ups, you have the plasma cores, you have the resources, the VIP, and the alliance pack. Just a disclaimer, guys, that these items included in the packs are dependent in the age of your state. So you might get a plasma course in your other states or not, because this is dependent, or it varies on your state. Next is, let's go to the event itself. So for every March exchange event, there are only 2 categories. And this is the first category is about the task, and then the second category is how you exchange your items. So for this one, they have the Ode to the Dream Girls and then the Women's Day Bouquet. So let's go to the Ode to the Dream Girls. For this one, for the previous events that you do, all you gotta do is just change it with the items. So you have 2 items per event. That is 1 item to collect to open the crates, and then you have the items inside the crates that you need to exchange with the skins. So for this event, we have the vinyl record, because the story or the background story for about Ash this time is about her music career. I don't want to read the backstory, but you can find this on the description box, or the link is in the description box of this video, because I already made a written guide for this one on my website, so you can just read the backstory there. As usual, this is the same 3 days. The daily task refresh every day, and then you get a chance to get all the items that you need to open the crate. So for this one, you have the vinyl record. Collect vinyl record as much as you can for 3 days, or you can use top up, and at least for every 2,500 you will get equivalent amount of vinyl record, and this is increases dependent on how much you can accumulate for the buy cups. And then the maximum amount for that is 40,000. It will give you 150, or the 32,500 will also give you 150, or the 25,000 buy cups accumulated, or the packs that you accumulated, will also give you 150. And then the vinyl record can be used to open all these crates. So each crate got its own corresponding amount of vinyl record that you need to open, and then you will be able to get the bouquet of love. So for that one, once you have all the bouquet of love, you go to the Women's Day bouquet and exchange it here. So you have 10 flowers. You can exchange it to the March's crate. This is the gacha type. So if you buy the pack, you have the gacha for 15 March crate. All you gotta do is collect flowers, of course. And I found something weird here, because usually when they offer March exchange, 3 March skin exchange for permanent, and then those 3 March skin as well are the same that they are offering March 7. But for this one, they offer the Brave Memory decoration that doesn't add up or doesn't have any boost for the permanent one, along with a Wolf Ring March skin, and then the Flaming Fuel Tanker. Those are permanent, and you always need 300 items for that. Whereas for the 7 days duration for the March skin, you have the Spike Ride March, Wolf Rig, and then the Fuel Tanker. So I'm assuming that this is a glitch. This Brave's Memory decoration is a glitch for the Spike Ride March. But we'll see once they roll this out to the live server, guys. Just a disclaimer that we all know that State 1 is usually where they test all their new features. And the rest of the offers are mostly the fragments, maps, as well as the resources, especially wood, and then the food. That's it for you guys, and I will be doing a streaming this Sunday for the State versus State and State 53 versus State 43. And I will be dropping some codes for that, so make sure that if you wanted to get stream codes, you will watch my video or my live stream as well. See you in my next videos, guys. Bye.